It is definitely a great time to be alive and be into motorcycles, my friend. We are now at an era when, while yes, gas prices are going up, we see the efforts of manufacturers making their brands even more affordable while still keeping the standards that made them famous. BMW now brings out their second expression of this movement with the G310GS. I already did a feature on the G310R a few months back, and I really love that bike, so I'm getting into this kinda knowing what to expect. Just like the G310R, it is designed and conceptualized in Germany and made in India by TVS. And that action alone brought the price down.
Hey boss, pick up.
Do not enter nga pala to eh, no?
What's up? Pwede mag-video?
Oo ba?
Hindi ako nakapunta mo sa SMX eh.
Ganyan ka naman eh. Okay, mukhang pwede mag-highway yung motor na yan ah.
Yan, subukan mo sa sa expressway.
O yan ah, prueba. May pasaway rin na isa. Meron ba tayo dyan sticker? Lagyan natin ng 1 dito para 1,310.
So I'm telling you right now, this feels different from the G310R. Okay ah. Hey boss. Nice. That's what you're buying in this bike, man. Yeah.
It is dubbed as an entry-level adventure bike, but, I will beg to disagree. If you've handled a full-blown GS1200 before, you will appreciate the weight cut from this bike and the value this adds to its handling. Veteran adventure riders will see this quickly and enjoy it, sans the power found in its bigger siblings. Beginner, yes, in the sense it's easy to use, but at the same time, it won't alienate more experienced adventure riders looking for some light bike fun. The G310GS is comparatively light at 373 pounds wet. It's compact. It comes in 3 colors. We have Cosmic Black, Racing Red, and Pearl White Metallic, which I think costs a bit more. Visually, it is beautiful, and my award-winning cinematography here is not giving it justice. You gotta see it in person. It is endowed with a 313cc single-cylinder engine, and that gives off a linear power delivery up until about 9,000 RPM, where you will feel it kick harder. Now, this is right before the limiter puts a stop to the fun at about 10,500 RPM.
It's like a GT10R. Acceleration of this little Beamer is really something you can't complain about considering its size. Okay na rin.
I got about 142 kilometers per hour, tops. The engine also has 4 valves and 2 overhead camshafts, together with electronic fuel injection. Another feature of the engine is that its cylinder is actually tilted to the rear and its cylinder head is rotated by 180 degrees. What does this mean? The intake is at the front and the outlet is at the rear. The logic of this is a straight, power-enhancing supply of fresh air fuel mixture, and at the same time, it made the bike's structure even more efficient. Usual engines, of course, air intake is at the rear and then manifold comes out of the front, so you can see where the air is just twisting all around. This is straight from front to back. 34 horsepower at 9,500 RPM with a maximum of 20 foot-pounds of torque at 7,500 RPM. What does this mean? It means dynamic riding in this segment. The bike is very comfortable and nimble. The handlebars and upright seating position had no argument with my 6-foot stature. The longer I was on it, the more the cornering pressed on me. Pretty good. And all of this translated well in off-road too.
So let's just say it's not going to perform as well as a full-blown dirt bike, although you might think that it could because it's lighter than a GS, but the thing is it's also about the suspension. I think BMW still had about 70 or 80% of on-road with this one in mind. Not to say that you cannot get into off-road or have an adventure. Of course you can. I mean, it's not like it's gonna disappoint you in off-road. Depends on how hardcore you want to go with difficult trails and all of that. I'd say it's pretty decent. So suffice to say, can the GS310 go anywhere? Almost. Especially if we already amend that 400cc rule. Man, bring it down to 300 already, or I don't know, 250. I mean, come on. The motorcycle industry will boom like that. Okay, welcome to my neck of the woods in the metro. This is the West Service Road every frigging morning. I'm higher than everybody here. Ah yes, see? Joys of a motorcycle. Goodbye everybody. Traffic kayo. Anyway, I'm actually quite pleased with the turning radius of the GS310. I can do this in traffic. That was a pretty sharp turn. Pretty much follow where the smaller displacement bikes go. You go there, I go there. I can follow you guys all day. Hi guys, topic bisig. Ano pong pinaglalaban nila?
Considering the bike's weight, the brakes performed well, and it's cool how they were not too touchy or sensitive. Yes, ABS is in.
The braking, the front, the play is longer, so yeah, expect that to be dipping. Rear brakes now, no chance to skid at all. ABS is working great. Yeah, close now. Okay, stopping power compared to the G310, that other bike I guess is lighter. That would be stopping better. This one, it's okay. Brakes. Nice. How about a wheelie? Wheelie! Can't pop it up that much.
The subframe here is bolted on. I like that. One of the other differences with the G310R, of course, the fork. This is longer. Of course, it's catering to a different segment of riders. The addition of this, you know what? It is an adventure bike. I'm not sure a baby GS is what you want to call it, because this thing is big. It doesn't look small. I mean, in person, it's huge. This bike, build-wise, quality, BMW, I have nothing bad to say about it. Good job, BM. This gauge also looks good. One button, trip 1, trip 2, got the engine temp, gas range in kilometers, or how many kilometers left before you run out of gas, speed average, and your odometer. You know, attention to detail. Beamer logo, very small, smaller than my fingernail. See, but it's all in the details. Let's compare those switches with my R90. See, unmistakable BMW, right? The color, the hues. This is R90. This is the bike made in Germany and all of that. Look at the detail. The same. That's what I like about, you know, when BMW decides to make a bike more affordable for everybody, they won't step out of character. This is all BMW-ish. About the seat, you know, remember when I went to South Africa when BMW raffled off a fantastic tour to their customers, and I was fortunate enough to be tagging along those guys, and I was raving on the GS seat because we rode like 3,000 kilometers. We were doing anywhere from 200 to 400 kilometers a day. I had zero problems with the seat. Fantastic seat. In fact, that's the best seat my ass has ever ridden on. 1200 GS seat. Damn. And this seat, I'd say it's pretty close, huh? Way to go, BMW. Keep it consistent. What I don't understand sometimes, people are calling this the baby GS. This is my R90. Now, that's the R90, and this is the GS310. Let me align this. Aligning it fork to fork, you'll see that it's not as small as one might think. This is a 1200 bike, so it's longer by maybe a shoe. I lost my measuring tape, that's why I'm using my shoe. But I'm just saying it's slightly shorter than the R90. And I know what you're thinking. Why am I comparing this with an R90? Two different bikes, right? I should be comparing this with a 1200 GS. Let's do that. I'm over at my brother's place and he's got a GSA. Let's bring it out. Dai si kapatid. I'm gonna compare the GSA and the 310. So this is the full-blown GSA. And this is our 310. See? So paano naging baby GS yan? It's not a baby GS. Yes, it's smaller. So I would say this is a smaller brother of the GS. And that is a big brother. That does not look like a baby to me. See? Ito yung baby. Yan ang pwede mong gawing tawagin baby GS. And now putting it side by side, you see wheelbase slightly longer. It's about a shoe. See? The gas tank can hold about 11 liters and I got an impressive 30.745 kpl.
Perks of having long legs. Lakas na sounds ah. Kaya pala. Rest in peace, brother. Or maybe sister.
Well, what can I say? I haven't bought a bike yet in a while, and I'm highly considering this despite the fact that it cannot go on the highway in our country. What is frustrating about this is that this drawback has nothing to do with the bike at all, and this is a heartache shared by many other bikes with similar engine displacements. This bike can take on the highway already, and I wish they would amend this outdated rule already. I don't know, maybe 250cc and up for the highways. Now apart from that, BMW Motorrad continues to maintain its integrity and quality in this G310GS without price acting as a judge for performance. This is Zach from Makina Motor Features. Ciao.
Wow, I don't know what's worse. May aso sa likod niya o pareho silang walang helmet.